And you're here, Precipix, so I'm just gonna let you backseat my mulligans a little bit here to start at least. What am I looking for in openers? You said double trouble and something else? Double trouble and champions are what we're looking for. Erica is the name of a narrative-driven single-player game we're gonna play this afternoon. Hey, Frank Spur, thanks for the sub-gift. I've actually never played against Twisted Fate Nami before, so it's funny that we, like, hit a mirror the first time we queued up with it. See, chat, the pairings algorithm is out to get us in every game. You want me to keep Shellfolk? Oh, we got a double trouble. So, resource system in Runeterra is linear like Hearthstone with a bit of a twist. And the twist is you can carry over up to 3 mana across turns in Runeterra. So I'm not going to spend my resource on the first turn of the game, but it's going to get banked here into this spell mana, which has a lot of value. And the same thing here. I can bank my 2 mana on this second turn to save up for bigger turns or to use them later. I really like the system in Runeterra because card games tend to have what I refer to as curve variants, where if you can't spend your mana, you just lose out on it later. So attacking and blocking in Runeterra is similar to Magic. One person declares attackers, and the other person declares blockers. The turns in Runeterra happen simultaneously, though. So I have a chance to play things even when my opponent can be attacking. No, there's usually room for variation, Elicrid. So in Runeterra, at the start of the game, you see their champions and their regions, which I actually really like because it lets you make informed mulliganing decisions in the one game that you're playing, which is great. Okay, so do I double trouble now? I think we just double trouble, right? And the Twisted Fate is going to be great next turn because they've got 2 1-drops. One of the things that's true too, because the Runeterra economy is so player friendly, there's actually a lot more people that brew on average in Runeterra than games like Magic and Hearthstone, where it's harder to acquire new cards. Because it's so easy to get cards in Runeterra, you don't feel punished crafting something that might end up not being good. So one of our champions, Nami, she levels up when we've banked spell mana. So we're gonna pass here again, banking our spell mana. Like here, this shellfish isn't in our deck, right? So their deck's a little different than ours. By the way, for people that are watching from the Magic segment, if you refresh your stream, you will have a mouse over overlay where you can see the cards on the board and in my hand, similar to Magic. I think with the burble fish and them having Nami here, I want to red card them.
Deal me in.
Our roll, thanks for the half a year. Yeah, are you in a place with a headset, Precipic? I could totally just give you a call. And then my opponent gets a chance to respond to my red card, which will deal a damage. So right now, this is killing their stuff. Damage the enemy nexus or create a flow. Okay. And the eye here, so I have other things I can respond with, but the eye here shows me how this is going to play out. So I can see if I click OK and let the stack resolve, these are gonna die, and I'm gonna take 2 on my Nexus here, and their Nexus is also gonna take 1.
They're doing some construction work on my house, but I behind a door, so maybe it should be fine.
What's going on?
Yeah. I'm hearing myself on fucking. Oh, sorry, curse. I'm here. Oh wait, yeah, you don't care much.
I mean, you'll never swear more than me, so.
Yeah. Can you share your stream so I get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because there's a small delay.
I think we just passed here, right? There's no reason to do anything.
I mean, yeah, it's like fine to just double trouble as well. It doesn't really hurt. Because the Shelly attunes. Right?
It does.
So,
well, I can draw before I do that, right?
You want to have a board in play for when you have Shelly in play, always. Because he buffs your whole team. He just surrendered. Yeah. The guy doesn't know how to play the deck.
It was in the cards.
Hey, nice spacebar, Shin. Yeah, the person in chat is Precipic. There's someone that's been in the community for a long time, and they do a lot of Runeterra stuff, data analysis, and things like that, and deck building. And this deck there, they were gonna side seat me from chat, and they said they could hop on voice, so might as well just have them hop on voice to help side seat me.
Yeah, this deck's probably the best deck in the game right now.
Really, you think so?
Yeah, it's super. Because you haven't seen it yet, but Shellfolk plus Trinket Trade is really, really broken.
Okay.
You actually just get infinite card advantage and you just bury everyone. Well,
ooh, Aphelios. Is he playable or is this a brew?
This is a brew.
Are there any playable Aphelios decks right now?
No.
Do we keep all these?
This matchup, yeah, I think I would keep the entire hand actually. This hand's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, seems good. Or basically just like always banking small mana on 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, if the matchup's not aggressive, you never want to play anything on 1 and 2 ever.
Aphelios remains in the timeout corner. There's a big balance patch coming for this in January, right? So hopefully he'll get a bit of a buff back up. Maybe they'll give him this 3rd point of toughness back.
The change I really want with Aphelios is I want them to just have like different mana costs on different champions. That's all, like on different guns, because some of the guns are worth like 2 mana, some of the guns are worth like 4 mana, and it's like.
Oh, okay, yeah, they could adjust that. That makes sense.
Yeah. So like you're taking 2 here, like you're down to like 16, but like you're super ahead like in terms of value. Like you just play the double trouble and you're beyond ahead. Oh, a really cool interaction in this deck. So double trouble, if you read hidden pathways and then you read double trouble, look at how your double trouble your hidden pathways got discounted. It gets discounted by double trouble.
Oh, this counts as both the cards for hidden pathways.
Yes.
That's
so
gross.
It's really cool. So because that's like what lets you do like your TF curve next turn. So like I would actually just like give up 1 of the spell mana and just blue card here.
Just to get
but I would open attack with the elusive first.
Sure.
Yeah. There's a thing that you're doing. It's called like a soft pass, and it's basically telling your opponent, all right, it's your turn to act before it's me, and then like you get to see what they do first, and then you have like more information, and they don't.
Oh wait,
know that you're
is this
playing
a 3?
TF.
This was a 3/2 for a little bit, right?
Yeah, they buffed it back up to a 3.
Okay, they put it back to a 3/3, but it's just still not quite there. But the weapons are still 3s.
It's just so mana expensive. But yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is just tee up blue card here.
So Twisted Fate, when he comes into play, you get to pick one of these 3 different things to do, and he can draw a card right away to replace himself, or he can hit the board like we did in the last game.
So the reason you tee up blue card is the highest amount of pressure that you can have with TF in a game is threatening his level. Twisted Fate level up is beyond crazy. It actually is just like wins the game on the spot pretty much. And so by having that pressure on your opponent, they have to deal with it or lose. And they're dealing with a card that drew you a card.
And there's no reason to not just pass here, right?
Yeah, there's no reason. Yeah, you just pass here.
Because this is a burst speed spell, so we can always play this later.
Yep.
There's really not a good reason to play it super far in advance.
And if he opens on attacks, then I think you're fine here. Like you just like
trade.
block.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade here and then take 4.
Yeah, and you're fine.
They're Ionia target, so outside of a couple of combat tricks, they really don't have reach, right?
Yeah, not really. You can just do hidden pathways first, and then just pass. So do hidden pathways, and then just click the pass button. So right that's called a burst pass, and you're basically just just forcing like action on the opponent because he has 2 Eye of the Dragons. He has to make action to get his Dragonlings. Right?
Yeah. Although the Dragonlings are a bit less important going into our turn.
Yeah,
it feels like they're the beatdown here, huh?
Yeah, they are the beatdown against you. If they don't kill you, then you just win. Like even though they have karma, like next turn, like what we're gonna do is if he takes actions and we have to play other things, you're gonna play both Otterpusses here. You're gonna have 3 pranks in hand,
and then we'll get to Curious Shellfolk, prank them.
Yeah, and they're just gonna be buried.
So the big combo in this deck, chat, is Shellfolk here says whenever you pick a non-champion card from randomly selected options, you get a copy of it in your hand. And these Otterpusses make these pranks for 1 mana, which let us look at 2 random non-champion cards in the opponent's hand. So we'll Shellfolk and then we'll prank them, and we'll get to draw copies of the cards we're pranking out of our opponent.
Oh, and you see how like actions happening on your TF because you blue carded? That's like a thing that happens a lot when you blue card with TF. Is that they just are like, I have to deal with this TF or he's gonna level and I'm gonna lose. I have to deal with this TF or he's gonna level, I'm gonna lose, and then you just win. I would also play the no. That's part of your combo. So play just play Conchologist here. You could wait for that too after Shellfolk. It's weird. I would just take the Pokey Stick because that helps you TF level.
Yep. Oh, it helps him level too. Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
Happy to end here.
Yep. So he needs a recall right now or he loses the game on the spot. So play just play Shellfolk. Yep.
No, my shell is not a toy.
And then these pranks will draw cards out of their hand.
The grossest thing is Trinket Trade. You Trinket Trade for Otterpuss, you get 2 Otterpusses. One of them costs 0 mana. So you then, yeah.
Our hand is kind of full though.
It doesn't matter. Because the thing is, you're also disrupting them while you do this as well. Because every time you prank them, you're like basically like casting like a mini discard spell. Like, it's kind of like you're casting a spellbinder them over and over and over again.
Okay.
Like now, no, wait, don't click OK. Click Trinket Trade right now.
Oh, because right now the Otterpuss will be free.
Yeah, so now you could you get 2 Pokey Sticks now.
Yes, that's better.
Yep. And now you can, what's your hand size right now? Is it full?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it is full. Oh shit, this is gonna get burned now.
Yeah, so what you should do here is, ooh, that gets burned. I mean, that's okay. We have a second one. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's
What if I Pokey Stick the cannon?
I mean, I'm down to Pokey Stick the cannon. That's fine. The only thing that's like a little awkward is if he has second cannon or like homecoming on cannon or like retreat return, then he kills our TF. But I think that's fine. All right, he literally had nothing, so we're fine. So he literally uses recall to kill our thing, and I think you're still ahead, by the way. I would just burn 1 prank here.
Yeah, I think we prank so we don't burn our card draw.
Yeah. Doing that on Caliburn feels really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And you can just even like attack with your 1/1 here. The Steel Elusive. Yeah, your spot's really good. Even though you burned your Shellfolk to a recall, I think you're.
We also are going to 7 cards in this next turn and have 2 Pokey Sticks in hand, so like the Twisted Fate level up's a real thing here. They're spending resources to not get Shellfolk while this is ticking down.
Yes, exactly, and that's like why. And also, by the way, the whole time your Burblefishes are costing less, so eventually you're just gonna get a turn where you play like triple Burblefish with like Nami out that's leveled and like Shelly that's leveled because you're drawing through your whole deck, and it's just gonna die to elusive. Like a big
Nami seems
combo.
like pretty trivial to level.
Yeah. She used to cost 7, and that was not okay. Yeah, it used to be 7 a tin. Like the attune was like 7 instead of 8, and it was like not okay.
Artwork in this game is so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love this game. And it's like cool. You leveled your like cannon and like you're doing eye stuff, neat. But like you're still so behind. Like you can even trade off with your Otterpusses. It doesn't matter. Like you can chump down his like whole board. Like you're just
I think I honestly just want to like keep my life total a little bit high and just like do this. You
chump block the Otterpuss and the Aphelios. Put the 2/2 in front of the 1/3. Yeah, and then you have.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And then now he's in Pokey Stick range on one of the eyes, which is really good.
Honestly, I think I just want to like pass here when we get priority, right?
You can do like a soft pass with the Mirai Warden. That's the best way to do this. It's just like a non.
Yeah, that's true. I just want to make sure I have 2 Pokesticks up, basically.
When I say the word soft pass, chat, by the way, what I mean is a non-committal play that doesn't tap us out of our options. So basically,
for people that are
okay.
new to Runeterra, when both players pass priority, the round ends. So if I pass without playing something, then my opponent passes, the round ends. And similarly, if my opponent doesn't make a play here, I'll have the option to end the round.
Yeah, so he's star shaping his own guy, so we get to level TF for free, and the game ends. Yeah. Yep, because you actually get to completely pop off here, like super hard.
Yeah, we get to just Pokestick, kill this, then probably
I'll
just
let
go.
you figure out the TF line, because it's actually fun to figure out for yourself. like figuring out the TF line's fun. So yeah, you level a TF this turn and figure out how to get everything, because you can get everything this turn.
I can get everything this turn?
Well, yeah, all.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to get red cards and gold cards, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should double Pokestick this one, actually.
Aphelios, I think, is.
Well, no, he's going to get gold carded, right? Am I not going to get a gold card?
Oh, true. Yeah. So
no, I might not get to gold card, right? This
No. You always get to the gold card this turn because he attunes.
Oh, he attunes.
Yeah. TF level is not balanced.
So this is going to be free here.
Yeah.
Which will get us the attune.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
By the way, this is why you always blue card TF.
Yeah, he wouldn't have leveled this turn if we hadn't blue carded. So now, every time we play a card, we get blue card, red card, gold card in order. So we get to play Wiggly Burblefish, which triggers a blue card, which attunes for us.
God, you guys shake down. That's so gross. Oh, that's so gross for next turn. And you got another Burble. Oh God, you don't need to use a trinket trade. God, this game's so over.
Oh, parlay!
Oh my God. Yup.
Goodbye, friends. It's been a while since I've leveled the Twisted Fate. Card's still great.
Yeah, and, like literally, yup.
So...
Hey, so, you could kill him. You could play Shellfolk. Like, basically, your 2 options here are you play Fleet Admiral Shelly or you play Curious Shellfolk. Either way, he dies. Like, both options kill him. One's value kill him.
You think I should do this? You think I should do this pre-combat? Just jam it?
Yeah. You just jam that, and like both options will murder him.
Oh yeah, that's true too, because this is happening too. Got it.
Yeah.
And even if they deploy blockers, we're gonna like get a gold card here.
Well, it's not just that. Also, like you have a bunch of elusives, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So he has Palm. Like, who cares?
Got me.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
It's like so gross. Even if
just in case.
Yeah. Oh my God.
For every 2 spells, so if I cast 4 spells, I get +2/+2?
Yes, on your whole board. Yeah. You have a lot more than 4 spells you can do. I think you can do 6 this turn.
Oh right, because this... Well, I have at least 4. I only have 6 resources.
Yes, I think you can cast. I think you can cast 6 one-mana spells this turn. Actually, you need like Trinket Trade. I think you need Trinket Trade to hit. Yeah, I think you either have 5 or 6. It's really close between the 2.
All right, now we have 6.
Well, my Otterpuss was always 1, right? Because he attunes.
Oh, I forgot that he attunes.
Yeah.
I forgot that he attunes. I'm not familiar with that card. That one's not in my muscle memory.
Yep.
Okay, and then... Oh, I messed this up a little bit because the gold card's gonna kill this, but that's fine, right? I can...
You group shot parlay the eye and it's fine. Yeah.
Group shot this. Yeah, and then we parlay to finish it.
Yeah, so you're one off of good. Actually, yeah, you're one mana card off, but yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
Good
that,
stuff.
that is what this deck does. Alright, I think you have a general idea of how the deck works, so
I do. I appreciate the hop in.
I'll leave you to it now.
That was great. Thanks, Precipic, for popping in. And I understand now. I think the one thing that like we saw the person we played against in that mirror, the first match messed up is knowing that you're supposed to be passing the first 2 turns to generate spell mana. I think is a big deal. Yeah, and if you think this deck is sweet and you wanted to try it, you can free to play it fairly easily, or you can just like, you know, throw like $30 at the game and just buy it outright. People who only play Runeterra are always aghast whenever I suggest throwing money at the game, it feels like, but trust me, I'm selling this to Magic players who are used to throwing like $150 in a deck to buy it. So like when I tell a Magic player they can throw $30 at their screen to have this deck, it's like a super screaming deal. It's a good sales pitch. It's all comparative. Yeah. Yes, you buy individual cards. There are 0 random card packs in this game. Zero random cards. And if you're looking for fun deck ideas, we've been doing Runeterra 3 to 4 days a week on stream for the last couple of weeks. There is a Runeterra playlist on the front page of my YouTube channel. That is deck codes in the video description, similar to how there's deck lists in the video descriptions of my Magic stuff. So lots of good gameplay examples plus variety things to look at there. They're Mono Braum here. PNZ Splash. Oh, they're Poros. Cute. I think we're just chilling on spell mana here for the time being. If you hung out for the Magic section and you haven't refreshed your screen yet, there's a overlay that'll let you mouse over cards, and I'll have a deck code up there. I think we're just gonna Warden here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
I'm Isla. I don't have anything else to really do with my 1 mana this turn, so I think I might just attack and then replay this. Oh, I could group shot this to then get another spell mana. Yeah, that's probably true. There's probably value in killing one of these elusives right now. I could also, I think I want to save the Pokestick for post-Twisted Fate, though. I could be right to just kill both these elusives, though, while the getting is good. Yeah, Poro snacks next turn. It's kind of scary. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill these. This might be a little defensive, but we have a lot of late game values. Just like ensuring I don't die my mistake here, I think has a lot of value.
Oh, fluff everywhere.
Fluff everywhere. Give me for that.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Yeah, I think I follow What Am I on Twitter. At the very least, I'm familiar with them. They're another good follow if you're someone in chat looking for Runeterra stuff. They stream on occasion. Yeah, I think I just give up the spell mana here. I guess I could I want to save this for after I Shellfolk.
Deal me in.
Cosmic is off of Runeterra stuff these days.
Soak it in.
Soak it in.
Would you believe he once fit in my hand?
I could be right to do this this turn, but having spell mana going into the Shellfolk turn seems like it has a lot of value. I guess I'm gonna have one spell mana next turn regardless. So maybe we do just do this now. Draw a couple. And then next turn we get to do this into Trinket Trade, grab an Otterpuss, get a free Otterpuss. And then that'll attune for us. So, if I don't block, my opponent doesn't get a chance to play Poros next here. I think I'm just gonna go to 7.
No, a shell is not a toy.
Hey, look at that, chat. It's the Poros next I played around by not blocking.
I had a fair little low. You are quite slimy.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I just pass for now. This is focus speed, so I can open on this next turn. No problem. And I get to draw a card before I get to make a decision with this. Yeah, Sunburn is possible in their deck, but I agree. It seems unlikely that they're going to punish me for it. Yeah, we could play Nami out here. I think that's probably what we do, huh? We play Nami to start. And then every time you cast another spell, get 2/1 to the weakest of their enemy that isn't immobile.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
Drive back the darkness.
What's it
She must know we were playing Magic the Gathering earlier.
dry and really bright, and everything has feet.
Would you believe he once fit in my hand?
This is a grant. How about let's prank to start, because if we can make this more expensive, they can't respond with it with the harpoon.
Let the tide carry you.
Oh, and I get a free frostbite now, right? Because that's how that works.
Tentacles off the spectacles, please.
Ride the surging tides.
I feel like I'm not attacking this turn, huh? Is it crazy to just pass here?
Gotta trust your instincts.
I guess I could chronologist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of want to just pass. This deck's got, like, infinite permutations.
Trust me, they add up.
struggle.
Leave me be.
Leave me be.
Easy does it.
You're bluffing.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Okay, so remember they are going to get to Poros next here and play some like brittle steels and other stuff of their own. What the fuck? Death. Death. It is a very angry Poro chat.
No giving up, no matter what.
No giving up no matter what. Yeah, battle for real, Jukio. It'll get you sometimes, chat. It'll get you. Oh yeah, if you're not familiar with Riot's IPs, the characters in their game are so adorable. They're so adorable. All right, this is a mini morph matchup, right? I keep Shellfolk, I mulligan the rest? Or do I mulligan Shellfolk here too because they can be kind of aggressive? Do you keep yeah, I think you're supposed to mulligan this in the aggro matchups, right? These are the 2/3 of a year, Breadboxer. And I don't mulligan the Shellfolk. We see a lot of cards. Having our chance to have our opener be better, I think is good. God, these are all trash. I guess we take Lightning Rush because it can protect something.
Wondrous discoveries await below.
A quest? Leave it to me!
Each life a rare jewel.
We're not gonna have a problem having Shellfolks this game, so.
To protect all.
Never submit.
Got him with the juke, chat. Definitely time for a blue card.
Blue as the serpentine.
Oh, pick a card is only 2 cards now. That's interesting. Our Shellfolk is not currently particularly good. Feels like they're about to run us over, chat.
No, no, a shell is not a toy.
Yeah, I think I'm I think I'm pick a carding here.
I am the protector of
Yeah, the opponent's deck is easily the most common deck I've played where I'm at in the ladder press a pick, so putting more cards through it I think makes a lot of sense.
Stacking the odds.
Today we say enough.
unyielding.
Now this game's heating up.
Well, we burned a mini-morph. It's a bit sedge.
Persistence is key.
Oh shit, and this Twisted Fate is fleeting. Yikes. Oh, they have a rally. Okay. The opponent's deck has felt embarrassing every time I've played an aggro deck against it, but playing a mid-range deck here, I understand why it's powerful. Is Yordle Captain good in this deck? Is this one of the trims for the mini-morph? Well, you can't have Nami leveled on turn 4, right? You could only have banked... Oh, I guess with a tune you could level her on turn 4, huh? So we mulligan this. Do I keep the second Nami? They're probably a control deck, right? I'm definitely keeping these two. I think I keep the second Nami. Oh, she also attunes. I mean, you don't think the first one's gonna die? I keep the second one. I think they're gonna murder my first one. My deck is just like, damn it, Hogland, you should have listened to Precipic. This is what you get.
Skywatch formation. Bring the others. Affirmative.
Well, that's heckin' rude. I need to save Trinket Trade for after. Is it? Is it? I'm thinking about that. Is this okay?
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
Oh, this is actually a turn 4 level Nami, right? I can go double trouble into Otterpuss. See, chat? This is why we kept the extra Namis.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
It's fine, chat. I brought my backup Nami.
Oh, you're interesting.
I think I'm happy with them passing there, though. Okay, I think I'm pretty okay with that.
My people
That's why I offered it.
Let the tide carry you.
Gonna stay okay for now. This is a death mark. Glimpse. This is gonna level Thresh. Do I mini morph Thresh?
Rise with the surf.
I think we mini morph Thresh. This only costs 3.
Ride the surging tides.
This card's pretty good. She's super strong. Nami's busted, something like that.
Rise with the surf.
Yes, yeah, I'm aware the manifest
Got the
manifest
cutest
work with
cat I've
Shellfolk.
ever seen.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
So...
Let the tide carry you.
I guess killing that lets them summon another Enroaching Mist. Maybe that's wrong.
I want to go home.
Okay, I'm fine with them leveling Thresh here.
Hello, new best friend.
That's actually kind of awkward, because now when I cast my spell for the turn, that's super unfortunate. It's not my Nami is gone.
Ride the surging tides.
I mean, to be fair, we had every Nami, so like... Got a lot more cards. Only 5 more. I don't have that many spells at the moment. Ha! So Pocket Aces gives me a lot of pump here, huh? So I think we do that. I get 2 of these?
Discoveries await below. I surrender.
Oh, it's different than Magic. He doesn't count spells cast before him in a turn. I was expecting him to cast. This doesn't say seen. This says for every 2 spells you cast in a round, grant other allies. Like, why doesn't this card say seen on it? I don't understand why. I don't understand why that didn't work. D. Brian, thanks for the 54 months. Welcome back.
Not today.
Easy does it.
Your attack is obvious.
We're dead, are we? Oh, he doesn't power himself up. I was expecting this to live. Yeah, we're dead. For what it's worth, Precipic, I don't know that I believe you that this is the best deck in this game. It's sweet and it's doing some powerful things. But... Wait, if their bench is full, it just kills my thing? That's strange. Definitely dead.
Didn't see that coming.
The 4-drop really does not seem good in this deck. Can you describe to me what are the games that this Yordle captain are winning for this deck that like are you just like Yordle captaining into double trouble for like some mediocre value? Like this really does not seem good. Let's go into your listing win cons. Yeah, but like it requires a pretty specific sequencing order to be good, right? Are there any other cards that people are considering in and out of here? Yeah, I think I'm kind of into that suggestion. Can I just like play another elusive idiot? Like, is there a reason we're not playing Zap? Can I just like play some Zap? Oh, what about Bandle Commando? This card seemed fucked up whenever anybody played it against me. Can I just play Bandle Commando? It's like a generated card for, I'm putting 3 Bandle Commando in my deck. Nexus Strike, make a prank. Oh, that's pretty good too. That might actually be better. This is better against aggro. Like that part of the problem with that last game, chat, was like we had this Shellfolk and we just didn't have anything to do with it, right? Like I didn't have Otterpuss and I didn't have a trinket trade to get an Otterpuss, so I just like wasn't picking anything to get any value off of Shellfolk. So this kind of gives, like, I know obviously it dies to stuff, but like if it lives, it has redundancy against that. I guess that could be a reason to play Zap too though, right? Like Zap fishes up trinket trade potentially. A lot of other things it could hit here too. Yeah, link it. What am I? I'm gonna play another half hour. So if you got a link off the end, I'll take a peek. Mind meld. That's pretty big. You are playing commandos. I don't know that I can get behind only 2 hidden pathways. This card's kind of fucked up. All right, I'm gonna do the obvious only answer, and I'm gonna coward split commando and kelp maidens. Yeah, your hand gets full. It's just like 3 mana draw 2 at burst is really good at leveling Twisted Fate. Viego Kindred means something controlling, right? Keep these. Yeah, could always be Mistress with Mono Shadow Isle. We have guests. Huh. Can we take group shot from a resource efficiency standpoint? This thing's a 4-2 now, right? I just eat this so we can group shot the other thing. Abomination was a 4-4 at one point? That's wild. I played when it was a 4-3. Wait, what? Oh my god, chat, that only does 1 damage. In my head, that was doing 2. It's fine, I'm gonna pokey stick it. I did this intentionally. It's all going according to plan.
Soak it in.
You must know me, little one. You must.
Follow me to victory!
To victory!
I must be known.
My opponent only has a single emote chip. Okay, so we kind of pop off this turn, right? So we like grab an Otterpuss, play an Otterpuss. We grab an Otterpuss. These pump. We play this out. You think I should play all the units first? I'm managing my spell mana. So like I'm missing buffs on someone. I'm gonna get to cast more total spells this turn, right? It's like a lot of these things attune, right? And like this one's getting cheaper. So like I'm gonna play a prank to get to 1 out of 2. And then I'm gonna play this for 1, and then we'll play our second. We'll play this to attune the mana back up. And then we'll play it and get our next trigger. I mean, I'm gonna use all of my mana this turn, chat. Like I'm gonna get more buffs by using more mana.
Patience to tell.
Brain, thanks for the 16 months. Welcome back. Lord Vip, thanks for the follow. Good afternoon. Yeah, the first spell doesn't buff, so I can go prank here, use a spell mana, minus the power invulnerable, and then we can play this, and then we can play this, attune a thing back. Maybe I should have been doing these that cost more total mana. In there is what I should have been doing.
We weren't expecting callers.
Grant -2 power. Yep.
Luck is smiling.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
Drive back the darkness.
Commence operations. Become a moonstone. I'm counting on you, Admiral.
Operation Recover the Moonstone, chat. I mean, hopefully they're just gonna die next turn, Lambton. This is gonna level Twisted Fate and like, yeah.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Twisted Fate's at 6 out of 9. Nice. I have mini morph plays around Atrocity, right?
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
Rise with the surf.
These are not spells. No, these don't come for Nami. This is our first time getting it, Nami and Shellfolk together. They're kind of a gross combination. These are a few of my favorite spells.
Let the tide carry you.
It shall not be dusk, chap. There shall be no dusk today.
Hesitation's a tell.
We had Shellfolk on this board, we would have just won, right? Correct. Alright, but is that enough? Manic Broccoli, thanks for the 3 years. I appreciate the support. Welcome back.
We'll be safe a while longer.
They're emoting, so I think some of those pauses was them emoting aggressively. I did end up muting them. So I would wager they were sitting there emoting while they waited to concede based on how they had behaved at the start. And this is a 100% a feel smart deck. That is accurate. It seems reasonable. It's doing some powerful things. I just don't. This doesn't like usually when I play a deck and it's cracked, it's like I'll get a few into it. I'll be like, man, this deck is cracked, and this deck doesn't have that feel to it to me. Hey, chick, that is a giant pile of sub gifts. Happy December to you. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, the Yordle deck yesterday seemed a little bit more on the cracked side. Happy holidays to you too. start here. Warren actually seems pretty good.
Discoveries await below. Persistence is key.
Some gifts, I like to think of them potential future bids. It is like lining up cannon fodder for yourself in some instances.
Oh dear.
So... start ye be warned on this spider. Oh, I guess if I would have Nami... No, I wanna attune off the Nami, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Bandle Commando plus Otterpuss here now, I think. And we'll send the Otterpuss into this one. Okay. Twisted Fate's not a bad one either here. If they don't open, we can red card them. Amy is at 5 out of 8.
I'm always up for a round.
Goodbye, friends. And then we even get to Pokey Stick this.
Who says I don't share?
I have not played Bandle Tree. That's the alt WinCon one, right? Okay, so... what do I want to do here? This might just be like a double trouble this turn into Shellfolk with the pranks next turn, because I have a few pranks rolled up here and I have a trinket trade. I'm gonna start double trouble and see what they do.
Glory, courage, excuses for war.
Serving lead.
Well, I don't think I want to Shellfolk this turn. I think I want to set up the Shellfolk the next turn. Runeterra still desperately needs an indicator when my hand is full. Even if it was just like a glow around the entirety of my hand, just some kind of visual that like, I'm at 10 cards.
Witness strength.
Oh gosh, I actually can't block this currently, huh? Oops. Yeah, a number would work too. But I'd settle for just an indicator when we're fully at 10. I'll do it again, I swear.
Destination in sight.
Hairball, thanks for the 33 months. I appreciate the support. Welcome back. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still 10 cards, right? Because all my cards draw cards. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to play out Otterpuss because it gives me spell mana.
One candle for every soul.
I will find the moonstone.
Suffering from success. Yeah, exactly. You understand?
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
I will see it through.
Leave them nothing.
Battle station.
You won't stop me.
Hey, this is fine. And then we like play another Nami out from hand.
Embrace the current or be swept away.
And we can play Otterpuss out.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Oh, good, and it reduces the cost on the original one still too. Think we can win this game? Yeah, I mean, I think there's a real chance we're ahead right now, right? I mean, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think we're actually. We're working through some stuff here, Chad, okay? We're working through some stuff here. We're figuring stuff out. This is definitely the biggest brain pile of bullshit I've played since being back here in Runeterra. And it's not particularly close.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Oh. I would like to parlay. Allow me to sing you the song of my people.
What's your hurry?
Why not full attacks? I didn't want to trade off my Shellfolk. I didn't think trading my Shellfolk was worth 5 points of damage. Can you explain why you think trading my Shellfolk is worth 5 points of damage? That's what would have happened. They would have traded with this and one of these 5s would have gotten through. Maybe it's right. I don't know. I don't know that we're necessarily in that aggressive of a spot.
Fear the power you do not see.
Fear the power you do not see. to do this, right?
Prepare the cargo!
Wow, didn't have any Swains left to draw. Unlucky. Unlucky rubber ducky. I guess I should have pranked. I should have pranked first there, huh?
You best believe I don't play.
I don't play.
Pledge or perish.
Excuse me?
Return fire!
This seems hella loose.
Darken the skies!
Justify myself.
This attack didn't really make sense. Gotta play a value Swain in case you get a Leviathan. Mood. Yeah, the fact that they had grasps for us to borrow was really good here.
Empire above all!
Come closer. I don't bite.
That's the good stuff right there, chat. That's the good stuff right there.
I played one. Soak it in.
Shouldn't we take Leviathan for lethal? Chat, I have another one. We'll get a Leviathan too. Calm down. Calm down. All right, I have this one too. Yeah, they're already dead. I was just drawing cards and taking game actions, chat. I'm gonna level with you, chat. I forgot that we had a Leviathan on board that was going to kill them. I was just trying to generate as many cards as possible that seemed fun. There were a lot of things to click on there. Okay, there were a lot of things to click on. This deck was a hoot. I don't know. We're gonna play through a variety of things on stream this week, but this is what I imagine we're gonna come back to once we play through some stuff. This deck was very, very funny. I don't think after playing against things like Pantheon and stuff that this is busted by any means. It definitely seems like you could run it down, but as far as like go big, dirtle around, draw a bunch of cards, always have a full hand, this is definitely the best one of those I've played with or against since I've been back. I've heard of tank kill you, but never tank you're already dead, right? All right, at any rate, we're gonna wrap on Runeterra for the afternoon. My